Deep in Central Africa stands the Bwindi Impenetrable Forest, one of the most biologically diverse rainforests on the planet. Bwindi is home to thousands of unique species and is a haven for the critically endangered mountain gorillas. It was also home to the Batwa, one of the world's most ancient people. These hunter-gatherers lived for millennia in harmony with the forest and the creatures which inhabited it. Deforestation and illegal poaching threatened this sanctuary, and in the early 1990s, national and global efforts were enacted to formally protect the forest. This imposed system decided the Batwa were adversarial to forest protection, and so they were forcibly removed from their ancestral lands. The Batwa became conservation refugees in unwelcoming and unfamiliar terrain. Today, there is a stark line that divides the forest from the sun-drenched mountainside farmlands, playing a tug-of-war with the landscape as well as our understanding of social justice. Short in stature, the Batwa are often referred to derogatorily as pygmies, which can be perceived as a racist depiction of their community as being unintelligent and uncivilized. The Batwa lack adequate political representation and are often excluded from access to social programs, education, and healthcare. Therefore, prostitution, begging, and meager day labor have become common means for their survival. They are known to risk their lives to illegally harvest forest resources, such as green bamboo, honey, and other goods which might be used or traded on the local black market. Since their exile, this group's very existence, both physical and cultural, is threatened with extinction. Recently, some Batwa have secured small plots of land outside of the forest, offering a possibility of future permanence. But agriculture is not a skilled practice for the Batwa, and degraded soil and climate change make growing food here challenging, even for the most experienced farmers. What's more, their small plots of land overlook the forest, serving as a reminder of all they've been separated from.
The systemic injustices facing the Batwa are complex and multi-layered. As an organization, we see it as DIG's role to listen to and support the Batwa in building sustainable solutions to improve their nutritional health, their soil health, and create access to markets using regenerative agriculture. A big part of that is helping them mitigate the negative effects of climate change and investigate ways to incorporate their indigenous foodways into their diets outside the forest. These gardens can restore the degraded land they are living on, bolster their compromised health, and bring new respect and greater belonging to them in their broader communities.
The past 3 years, we were struggling with vegetables, and our children were getting malnourished. Recently, one of my neighbors lost 2 children in one day. The doctor told them it was as a result of poor feeding that was not treated. We used to be so far away that if you wanted vegetables, you had to go to the market. DIG has changed this. Other children whose parents are not in the program are usually sick. I don't know what they're suffering from, but I haven't seen these issues with my children. And I think so much of that is because of the DIG program and the vegetables we eat.
Agriculture is still a relatively new practice for the Batwa. The idea of land ownership wasn't part of their culture within the forest. So while there have been organizations who have come in to help address some of the Batwa's most basic needs, there are only a handful who have stayed long enough to earn their trust. And trust is the foundation for everything we are doing together.
Some years ago, before Dig came in, I would see beetroot being eaten by our Bachiga neighbors. I did not understand it. Even if they gave me these beetroots, I would not eat them. But one time, when Dig did a cooking demonstration with my family, we tasted them and learned why they were good for our health. From that day, my family likes them very much. We cook beetroots almost daily if we have it.
One of the most important things we do, Dig does, as an organization, is make a commitment to listen and learn from the community. This ensures our ability to meet their needs within the realities they face daily. For the Batwa, we designed a 4-phase program. The program begins with a community demonstration garden, which teaches regenerative and climate-smart agriculture and connects those learnings to household nutrition. From there, we progress into budgeting and savings, household financial management, land ownership, and growing and storing surplus. For many, these gardens become both a pathway to market and to independence.
I also feel proud when I take vegetables to the market, especially the market managed by the Bachiga, the neighboring tribe. Before, Batwa could not go in the market to sell something. But these days, after Dig, I can also go into the market with vegetables and sell to the Bachiga. At least the Bachiga now respect me. I feel that if I continue selling vegetables and the Dig program continues, I think I can go from small scale to large scale and eventually become a big businesswoman.
Development in gardening has been growing new roots with the Batwa in southwest Uganda since 2016. To date, Dig has helped nourish over half the remaining Batwa population. Relationships built on trust, one seed at a time. The Batwa could never return to their past, so Dig is working with them to build a healthy future. Your generous partnership enables Dig to continue to design regenerative gardens alongside this emerging community, ensuring the cultivation of health, wealth, and a deep sense of belonging. Thank you for your support.